What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Team Fish Knuckles YouTube channel. Today we have the 2017 World Championship, and on the left we have Naoto, which, if you watched yesterday's video, you would have saw Shintaro take down the World Championship. So they actually own the same team. So that's pretty cool that the same team members kind of made it to back-to-back World Championship finals. Not the same exact players, but same teammates. Pretty cool. And on the right we have Diego Casaraga, a very, very well-rounded player who's been around the game for a good minute. You see World Championship Top 8, or 2009, 2007. Then he came back in 2017, is what it looks like, and said, you know what, I'm going to take some names, I'm going to do some damage, and here he is at the World Championship. Now, this is probably one of the worlds I did not really pay too close attention to. I was busy that year. So there might be some cards I don't 100% know about, but I will try my best. I think I know what most of these cards do. So this is kind of the year I took a break, because 2016 was the last year I actually played in the World Championship. But here we go. Naoto is going to start with a Trubbish. I think it's the Acid Spray one. Yeah, so his Acid Spray does 10. Flip a coin if it has discarded energy. And we've seen Ultra Ball discarding Sycamore. And now we have Guzma. Last year we did have Boss Orders. The year before we had Boss Order. But now we have Guzma, which says switch your active with one of your bench. Do this for both players, right? And the player gets to choose. And Naoto is going to be playing a Golisopod Garbodor deck. With that first impression, it does 30, and then it comes off the bench. The active is 90 more, or is it 90 plus 30? I'm not 100% sure. But Ultra Ball is going to come down from the top ukulele, use Wonder Tag, going to search the deck for any supporter card, and we see Brigetti Spaghetti coming out. Good old Brigetti Spaghetti. Search deck for one basic EX or 3 base Pokemon and put them onto your bench. So we see Trubbish, Wimpod, and Wimpod. It's a pretty good turn one if I don't say so myself. So you can play supporter cards 2017 on your first turn. That's pretty cool. And those Wimpods have Wimp Out. If it has no energy attached to it, it has Free Retreat. And no energy attachment, but that's okay because Golisopod just needs 1 energy to attack. But on Diego's turn, we see an in. I feel like this would happen last year too. Turn 1 in. Both players are going to shuffle up and draw 6 new cards. In is a staple card that we have pretty much not in the game since 2012, right? I think that's always been in the game. That and Juniper, pretty much, right? Those 2 cards, Sycamore, Juniper, have all been in the game. But let's see what Diego does have. Looks like we will see. He's got an Ultra Ball. He can search check for any Pokemon if he wants to. He's got that Rim Beret that can evolve into Octillery, which has Abyssal Hand. You already have 5 cards in your hand. And also, this is the first year we see any kind of flip special condition attack ability things, right? We see the GX era has came out. Now GX, it's kind of like the V-Stars. You can only use it once per game, and that's it. And you flip your little marker over. So GX are a thing now. You can only use once per game, so that's a big thing here. And I imagine Diego is probably trying to find a Vulpix. And yeah, that's what we see right there. Vulpix has got the beacon, search deck for 2 Pokemon, and put them into your hand. I'm 99% sure they do not go on the bench because you can search for evolutions. I remember that at least that much. Because I did play at Nats this year, and I think I played Decidueye. Is that a thing? Is that a thing of this year? 2017 was that Decidueye year? Maybe yeah, it has to be, right? Or is it 28? No, 2017 was Decidueye year. Yep. 100%. There we go. Just have to remember everything. Trying to remember everything. So we see retreat into the Vulpix, use Beacon. Beacon's pretty cool. All these Alola Pokemon have an attack that you need 0 energy for, which is pretty neat. Search deck for 2 Pokemon and put them into your hand. So see a Tapu Lele coming down with that Wonder Tag ability once again to search for a supporter card. And another Ralt coming down because you really want to get that Gardevoir GX out with the Twilight. Oh, don't quote me. It's Twilight Spring or something like that. Once per turn, you can attach a Fairy Energy from your hand to one of your Pokemon. And then, it does, the attack is 30 times as many energy attached to both Pokemon. So it has a built-in acceleration times energy manipulation damage, right? So, pretty sure that's right. And also, I know they're not casting, or you can't hear them casting, but this is, I think it's the last year we have J-Witz and Puka casting. So, and you might be wondering, why did Diego just spin out his cards? And that's because Naoto plays a Trashlanch Garbodor. Basically says it does 20 times amount of 20 for each item card in your opponent's discard pile. So that Rare Candy is 20, that Ultra Ball is 20, so it's doing 40 right now. So Diego has to be constantly worried about that. The more item cards he discards, the stronger that attack gets. It's only item cards, not supporter cards and stuff like that. So that's a big thing to note too. But we see Floatstone going to Trubbish, and we see Gardevoir come down with the lock ability. It is the Gardevoir Toxin. It has a tool attached to it. Each player's Pokemons in play have no abilities except for Gardevoir Toxin, so it's going to shut down every Pokemon's abilities. But Naoto not finding a Golisopod. We see Fieldblur getting rid of that Floatstone, saying, "Hey, you know what? That ability is not online anymore. Now I need to use all my abilities, like this Tapu Lele. Going to use Wonder Tag, find a Sycamore, and he has Double Colors in hand. And I imagine Double Colors is going to be attached to the Gardevoir or the Ralts to the left, because if he finds a Rare Candy Gardevoir, we're going to go for Tapu Lele, actually. Ooh, interesting. Okay. So he wants to start doing damage that way. Okay, not a bad thing at all. Sycamore discard the hand, draw 7. We see Rescue Carrier. We see Ultra Ball. See what else is in there. There is a Gardevoir in there. So Ultra Ball, once again, Diego has to be worried about what items he discards, right? So see Tapu Lele being discarded and a Fairy Energy. I imagine he's going to find a Ralts, right? Probably find a Ralts. It could go Octillery here if he wants to and use Abyssal Hand, but nope. See Ralts comes down, okay. And then we see Beacon get 2 cards. Probably getting Ralts and Octillery. It could go Ralts and Kirlia. There's a second Kirlia. I don't know how many. I imagine Diego plays like 3 Kirlia. That's a pretty big deal in this deck, like playing multiple Kirlia so you can just evolve. Because like Diego's deck is like slow to set up. But then we see Gallade, and Gallade has Premonition. Let's look at top 5 cards of your deck and rearrange them any way you want to. And then you can use like a Best Hand to draw. You have a certain cards, which is a pretty cool combo that we had back then. I played a lot of Gallade decks. So Gallade was a really, really fun card. But we see Gallade and Ralts, actually. No Octo. Is Octo prize? I don't remember seeing the prize cards. But on to Naoto turn. We actually have a very slow start from both players. Neither player getting a turn to attack off. So we see Floatstone going back on the Gardevoir, doing the Gardevoir Toxin. Okay. And we have a DCE, which can be attached to a Trubbish, going to attach it to a Wimpod. I guess that's fine. I was going to say Tapu Lele, but that's fine. We see Sycamore discard the hand, draws 7. Looks like he's discarded Double Colors. Discards a Twins as well, too. And we see Tapu Koko. It's got Flying Flip. It does 20 to all your opponent's Pokemon. And there we see Golisopod finally hitting the field, and we might see a first impression attack. It does 30 and then 90. If it comes from bench to the active. And Armor Press does 100. You take a 20 less damage the next turn. And Crossing Cut GX is the GX of this Pokemon. It does 150. And you switch this to one of your bench Pokemon. Now 150 is a pretty good damage because, yeah, like Muscle Band to do additional 20 damage. Or, no, this is Choice Band here. So you can do Choice Band, do an additional 30. Ooh, yeah. But there we see a Guzma bringing up the bench to the active. We see Gardevoir come up. We see an attachment. And we might see Gardevoir GX's ability. And I think it says shuffle 5 cards from your discard pile into your deck. Maybe that's what it says. I'm thinking that's what it says. But don't quote me on that. We'll find out together. Or is it 10? Oh, it's 10. Yeah, it's 10 cards get shuffled in. Wow, yeah. So there it is. Twilight GX, shuffle 10 cards from your discard pile into your deck. Wow, and pretty much just like getting rid of all the supposedly damage that Gardevoir can use. So now there's just a Vulpix, Sycamore, and looks like another Pokemon just sitting in Diego's discard pile. So now that Traction Lynch is doing 0 damage, pretty much negated that. But Diego couldn't really attack. I mean, Infinite Force does like 30, and it is Secret Spring. All right, I think I said that's the correct thing. Did I say the correct name earlier, or the correct ability earlier? I'd be so proud of myself if I said the correct ability. But on to Naoto's turn. He does have a Double Colorless, which could... No, I'm pretty sure Gardevoir has a 3 retreat cost. So I don't know if it's going to be able to attack this turn. And this matchup was like really weird because Naoto has like a Golisopod that like needs 1 energy to attach. He does have Floatstone though, so he can retreat to that Golisopod to 120. Right? But then like Diego like doesn't really do that much damage because like there's not a lot of energies on the Golisopod. So it's kind of a weird matchup. And then Naoto has like Gardevoir shutting down abilities. So like Diego can't use Octillery. He can't use his Gardevoir. So it is a rough matchup for Diego. And Naoto definitely has the advantage here. Because they're going to switch into the Golisopod, use that First Impression, do 120. Of course, not enough for a knockout. We see Hack's Maniac. Going to shut down abilities to the end of the turn. And just in case, like, Diego has, like, a Field Blower plus supporter card kind of combo, which could be kind of scary. We do see a Routes, but no Curlia in the hand. We see a Fair Energy going to the bench Routes and going to end. Now, right now, that Gardevoir is only doing 60 damage. Not a lot at all. Not a lot. That's not a lot of damage at all. So, let's just see how Diego can go about this. This is definitely a rough matchup. Diego, what he really needs is like one turn where he like gets rid of the item lock and then gets like a bunch of energy attachments, takes a Seeker Spring. So, because it's still one of your Pokemon, so you could Seeker Spring a bunch to the active or something like that. But I don't see a Curlia in Diego's hand. Now, Diego might not be playing multiple Curlias. He might just be playing the one. But we see 60 coming down from Infinite Force to 30 times both energy attached to both Pokemon. It is not Fairy Energy, so if you attach a DCE, well, that's 60 additional damage. And do we see a Heavy Ball? Is that what's happening? Oh my goodness, a Heavy Ball. Not a Hisuian Heavy Ball, a regular Heavy Ball. So check for Pokemon with a 3 cost of 3 or more and put it to your hand. And that's a really big deal because Gardevoir and Golisopod both have 3 retreat. They are some hefty guys. They are some big guys. So we see Golisopod coming down. And I imagine Nieto, the way his deck kind of runs, it probably uses like Acerola to pick up damage guys, put them back into your hand, and just like compete this like loop over and over again. And Guzmas and stuff like that. And just kind of like do chip damage. So they receive Golisopod coming down. Does he have a way to pick up this Golisopod? I mean, it can like swing for 30, but that's not going to do anything. He does have a DCE, so now he could do 100 Arm Press, which will then knock out this Golisopod, and they receive a Juniper, discard the hand, draw 7 new cards. Very, very good for Naito. Hope I'm saying the name right. I apologize if I'm saying it wrong. But yeah, can do Arm Press 100, take a knockout, and go down to 3 prize cards, because he's knocked down the Vulpix and now the Gardevoir, okay? But now that Golisopod will take 90 damage no matter what. He does have the Choice Belt. Oh, did he need the Choice Belt to take a knockout? How much HP does Gardevoir have? It seemed like it was needed, though. Yeah, I guess so. 130, 120. I thought maybe Gardevoir has 230 for some reason. That's a lot. So yeah, doing the second one, taking the knockout. 100 and takes 20 less damage from attacks. Like I said, the base of just like Golisopod by itself is 90, but minus 20 is 70. So it brings up to 170, 140, right? Or 130, sorry. So I don't think Diego has a way to knock out, like, take a knockout this turn. Whew, I guess he could go Tapu Lele. 20, 40, 60, 80, 100 with 20, 140. 170 minus 20 is 150, which is 210. Does that take a knockout that way? If he DCEs Choice Belts? Oh, it could be. Maybe this Tapu Lele can just go the distance here. But then Naoto can just like attach a Grass Energy Choice Belt, take a knockout. There we see Deontay, which evolves one of your Pokemon, but he's just going to discard it. Found another Ralts. Man, does Diego not play multiple, like, Curlias? It makes me think that he only plays one Curlia in his deck. Whoa. Unless he prizes multiple Curlias. It makes me think that he only plays the one Curlia. We see the double colors go on the active, and we will see a Sycamore discard the hand, draw 7 new cards. Can Diego find a Muscle Band? I think that takes a Choice Belt. I think that does take a knockout here. And he does have it. And I'm pretty sure this takes a knockout here. There's Rare Candy into Gardevoir as well. And I'm thinking, yeah, this does take a knockout. Diego will go down to 4 price card. Now, Nieto can counter this with a Grass Energy plus Choice Belt. That will do 180 damage with the GX attack to knock out this Tapu Lele. We do see Golisopod. We see Wimpod. And what does he have here? We see a Grass Energy, a Rainbow Energy to the Golisopod. We're going to see a treat. And we'll see a first impression here. Now, can Diego take a knockout here? Oh, my goodness. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 20, 40, 60, 80, 100, 130. I don't think he can take a knockout just yet. But we do see a Red Candy into... Oh, we saw a Red Candy Gardevoir last turn. He does have Skyla. Skyla could find Field Blower, get rid of double Floatstone off those Gardevoirs if he wants to. And then he's got one Gardevoir out. It could start Secret Spring and maybe have enough to take a knockout with that active Tapu Lele. He could do something like that, so we'll see here. And then Niantic could be out of Floatstones, right? He's already played a bunch. We know he discarded one already with an early Field Blower. So if Diego can hit this crucial, like, Sky... I think that's a Skyla in his hand. Oh, it's a Guzma. Okay. Okay. So Guzma on the Golisopod, send in the... I thought it was a Skyla for 2 seconds. That's my fault, guys. See attachment. And we are just going to Infinite Force for 3, 6, 9, 12. 120 onto Niantic's turn. There we see Ace Roller picking up the damage guy. Oh no, that's not what you want to see. Gardevoir with the Floatstone comes up. That's fine. Now we're okay with that. It's got Free Retreat because the Floatstone. Evolves the other Wimpod into Golisopod. Oh man. Let's see. What does Niantic do here? I mean, I guess he's retreating First Impression, right? I mean, that's probably the best thing to do, right? And the Wimpod does come back down. So, yeah, we're seeing retreat and just going to swing for 120. Just start just trying to set up these knockouts, right? On to Diego's turn, he does have a Gallade, which we can't really use. Oh, and he did evolve a Curlia. Did that Curlia come down because like a rescue stretcher, or did he like draw into it? Man, I really want to know that. I really want to know. I want to know so bad. All right, and let's see, what can Diego find here to take a knockout? I don't think he can like take a knockout unless there's like some kind of Field Blower plus energy acceleration. He does have Field Blower in hand. There we go. Get rid of the Floatstone. Just go do the one, which is smart because if you do 2 of them, then that Floatstone could get a Choice Belt, which could do more damage. So that is scary. So I think there's 2 Floatstones in the discard pile, 1 onto the bench, so that means he has 1 Floatstone left. He could attach Choice Belt to the Gardevoir, though. That is the thing he could do to activate it. We see Super Rod getting back 3 Pokemon and energies, up to 3 Pokemon and energies in the deck. And then now what Diego can do, he can use that Premonition, rearrange top 5 cards of his deck, and then Abyssal Hand into the cards he wants to see, right? So that's a big deal here. So yeah, I'm going to Abyssal Hand 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, the one time we have a hand cam and I can't see the cards. All right, so double energy in the top plus a VS Seeker. He could draw 3, which is a pretty good 3 cards to draw into. I don't know if it has enough to take a knockout though. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. Yeah, that's not enough for a knockout just yet. We see a Seeker Spring to the Gallade. They're going to draw a bunch. He could attack with the Gallade, which is what we're going to see here. We're going to see Gallade come up. We're going to use this Sensitive Blade, do 130. 60 if you play the support card, does 70 more. And so now 12, 13, 14. And now it's on to Niantic's turn. Now the scare... Okay, so Gallade doesn't get one shot unless he uses the GX attack here, which is not a super bad play. Like, you take a price card, go down to 2. But no, we're going to see Acerola saying, you know what, that damage you just did, I'm just going to negate it. Windpaw comes down. Psyche Energy, or Rainbow Energy going to the Gardevoir, or into the, oh my goodness, into the Garbodor, and then the 4th Floatstone comes down to the Garbodor, getting the Garbotoxin back online. Trash Lance does a ton of damage there. I think Glade is also weak to Psychic too, so that's another big thing too. But now, what can Diego do here? I mean, Diego can, like, sit on top of Lele and, like, swing 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. That doesn't even take a knockout either way. And then, like, all Niantic needs is just a regular Grass Energy, and he can take a knockout that way. Oh, man. It is not looking good for Diego. Man, back-to-back Acerolas from Niantic. I don't think he even used VS Seeker. I think he just had, like, just Acerola just chilling in his hand. No. All right. Tapu Lele comes up. And he does have another Field Blower in the hand, but I don't know. Ooh. Diego's going to have to get super lucky here. He does have Acerola, which I don't know what that really does for him right now. Let's see. He could, like, Seeker Sprinkle to the bench routes. Acerola it up. Hope to get Rare Candy Gardevoir. Seeker Spring again. Then attach. And that would be enough for a knockout? Yeah. So, going to Ace Roll the Tapu Lele. Or the Rim Braid comes up. Okay. We see Fair Energy to the Ralts. It just passed into Neota's turn. Okay. I mean, Diego, it's looking rough for him. It's looking real rough. You can look, Neota's going to look at Diego's discard pile, see how many training cards are in there to see, will Trashlands take a knockout on anybody? Like, important. Can he somehow take a knockout on the Gardevoir? Because that's the big deal here. I mean, if Neoto can knock out the Gardevoir, he wins the game. He wins the game. I mean, there's 2 prize cards left. So we'll see what happens. What will Neoto do here? Man, what a rough game for Diego for sure. It's just not looking good for him. Nato, or I can't say his name right now. I apologize. Just has all the answers for Diego's deck, it seems like, right? Okay, so let's see what happens, though. I mean, we could see a Guzma and, like, bring up a bench Pokemon. I think that's, like, essentially the play you want to do here. Is, like, Guzma bring up the Ross to a knockout. Because you really don't care too much about the bench Remoraid, or the active Remoraid. If he has that. I don't know what's in his hand, obviously. I can't see it. There's a Sycamore VS Seeker and Rescue Stretcher. So Rescue Stretcher, get back Golisopod. He does have VS Seeker, but going to go for Sycamore here. So I guess he's just going to go for Trashlands on the active for knockout. And he wants to find, like, support, like, energy cards to power up another Golisopod. But he doesn't have any. He doesn't have any energies in his hand. Which is a pretty big deal here. Because, like, what Diego could, like, hypothetically do is he can, like, Field Blower the Floatstone off the bench, Gardevoir. And if Neoto doesn't have any supporter cards left, he could Guzma it up. But I don't know what resources Neoto has left. I know, like, look, his deck is so small. There's 3 cards in there. That could be a possibility that Diego could do to win this game. So, we'll see. We do see Retreat into the Gardevoir with the Floatstone. And we might just see a pass. Let's see. What is happening? Not sure. Okay, I don't know what's going on really. I think we're doing rescue. What is happening? The 3 cards they show was not like a combination of cards you can show back in the deck. It was Ultra Ball, Tapu Koko, and something else. Did a card fall? Is that what happened? Did a car fall on the ground or something? Yeah, I'm not sure. Oh, we'll try to fast forward some. I don't want to fast forward and, like, ruin anything. Let's see here. Okay, whatever there was, they figured it out. Alright, so we see just retreat into the Golisopod, or to the Gardevoir and just pass. Okay, fair enough. But on Diego's turn, he's got Field Blower. He's got VS Seeker too, so, like, hypothetically, he could VS Seeker the damaged Gardevoir, making it where he can't take a 2-prize knockout. And then, like, Niato would need, like, back-to-back Guzmas to win the game. Right? That could be something Diego could go for something here. Because, like, it looked like Niato didn't have any cards left in his deck, really. So, Field Blower, get rid of that. Okay. It could go VS Seeker for Acerola. Pick up the damaged Gardevoir. Oh my gosh, this is what we're going to see here? This has to be the play, right? Choice. He's got double colors to the Octo, okay. Octo for 1. Ace Roll picks up the damage. Put it back down. I mean, I'm fine with just a pass here. Yeah, alright, so then Nieto's turn. Let's see, what does he have here? He's got a DCE to the Tapu Lele. We've got a hand cam, I can't see anything. We have VS Seeker for Guzma. Bring up the Ralts. And I mean, Diego has a VS Seeker in his hand to bring that Gardevoir back up. There is a choice belt on that Gardevoir. And they receive the knockout. Is this what we're going to see Diego go for? I feel like this is only out, right? It's the VS Seeker for Guzma. I don't know if he has, if Nieto has a way out of this, but we'll see. Guzma back up the Gardevoir. Send it up. The Octo. He can't send the Ralts up because Ralts just came from the back into the bench. That's not correct. Judge. Okay, well, we'll just pretend that didn't happen at the World Championship Finals. Psychic Energy deactive. And pass. I mean, I feel like this is what he's going for here. I mean, there's nothing in his hand, and Nieto just scoops. Oh my goodness. So Diego just basically made Nieto run out of resources. Oh my goodness. I feel like if Nieto would have like just swing with the Gardevoir, he would have been in like really good shape, right? I don't know why he retreated, unless he was scared his guy was going to get knocked out and he didn't have any energies left. That could be a reason, right? Maybe he didn't have any more grass energies left and he had to just wait it out. I don't know. That was a very interesting finale, but Diego pulling it off there. I don't think there's any way he's going to win that match. Oh my goodness. Okay, so let's fast forward. Let's keep going. That was an exciting game, though. Like a game of just like chess. Like, let's do this. Okay, so Nieto's prize. I think there was double rescue stretcher in there. Whoo, that's really, really bad. That's really, really bad if you want the Gardevoir Golisopod deck. Oh, no. Wow, Diego said he probably has 2 Guzmas. I mean, I imagine he only plays 2 in the deck because he probably has like 4 via Seeker. Wow, okay. All right. So on Nieto's turn, looks like he's got a Tapu Lele turn 1. Go to find Burgetti Spaghetti, find 3 Pokemon, put them to his bench. We saw how strong that was turn 1, finding like double Wind Pod and all that kind of fun stuff. So imagine we'll see double Trubbish and 1 Wind Pod. That seems like a pretty good turn 1, right? That way you can get like double Gardevoir out the following turn, and then you have 2 Wind Pods that can attack and stuff like that. Oh, Coco is actually really good too. It's got Flying Flip, plus it's got Free Retreat, which is always a good thing to like Guzma into or Acerola into. Then you have Free Retreat, then you evolve it in Golisopod, and then like Golisopod kind of swing and stuff like that. And plus you can start softening the Pokemon. Oh, if it has it. Oh, during your first turn, this Pokemon has no retreat cost. Oh, I remembered wrong. I knew it could retreat for free for some reason. I just didn't remember the clause of it. But Diego's turn, he also has the turn 1 Burgetti. Just chilling in the hand. You got to search for Ralts, Vulpix, and And do you go for another Ralts here or Remoraid? I think you go Remoraid here because you got 2 Ralts in play, and then you can beacon for 2 Pokemon. So there's a Ralts, Vulpix. What's the third card? That's the question here. Is it Remoraid and the Ralts? Remoraid or Ralts? Remoraid or Ralts? That's the question. What's it going to be? Yeah, I think Remoraid seems fine. Get the turn 2 Octo, you start Abyssal Handing and all that kind of stuff. I think that's probably the optimal. Oh, gonna go for the okay, whatever. Diego know what he's doing. He made it to the finals. Fair Energy deactive. And we'll see a Beacon, search for deck for 2 Pokemon put in his hand. There we go. Do we see a Gardevoir in Kirlia? No matter what, if Nieto has an in here, you definitely use it. Oh man, you know Diego has that rare candy in his hand. If he's grabbing that Gardevoir like that, just straight up grabbing Gardevoir. Oh my goodness. Let's see, does Diego go for a Kirlia here? I imagine you go for Kirlia, right? Oh, gonna go for the Remoraid instead. Okay. Alright. It's up to Nieto. Does Nieto have a in to counter this play to shuffle that Gardevoir back in the deck? Plus the rare candy that's in Diego's hand. We know what's in his hand. There's no way Diego just goes for a Gardevoir without rare candy in his hand. That'd be crazy, right? Just goes for the Gardevoir with no rare candy? That'd be insane. Now it's Nieto's turn. Got the Golisopod. Got the Gardevoir. Oh, Research. But he discards Trashland's teammates and a VS Seeker. The VS Seeker is really, really big deal here. Another Trubbish comes down. We can see first impression for the knockout. And Neo's taking a quick turn to prize card. So that's pretty good for him. Can retreat the Tapu Koko. First impression for the knockout. Let's go! Let's go! First impression knockout. We could see Flying Flip to 20 everywhere, but that's pretty irrelevant. I think he already touched a Grass Energy, though. No, he touched a Grass Energy last turn. So see Ultra Ball discarding a Gardevoir Toxin and a Trubbish to find a second Golisopod. Okay, I like it. Got a second Golisopod online. Got the retreat, and we'll see the first impression for the knockout. I believe taking a Rescue Stretcher. He shook his head, so maybe it's not what he wanted to see. But there we see Rare Candy into Gardevoir. Curly comes down. Ross comes down. DCE attachment. Sycamore discard the hand, draw 7 new cards. And does Diego find a Fairy Energy and start doing Infinite Force? It would do 120 on turn 1, saying, you know what, Diego? Well, no, you know what? You did 120. I'm going to do 120. And Gardevoir does have 230 HP. That is so much. Oh my goodness. So he Naoto needed the Choice Belt that game 1 to take a knockout. Wow. All right. Insane. So, yep. Infinite Force, 120 on Naoto's turn. Gardevoir comes down. Does he have... I think he doesn't have anything. Or is it VS Secret in hand? Okay. But VS Secret is pretty bad right now because there's no Guzma. Oh, there's Guzma right there. Speaking of Guzma. Okay. So, but what do you do here? If you go for the Sycamore play, you can't a first impression for a ton of damage. Right? So that's pretty bad. Should he have gone for just Guzma, knock out a bench Kirlia, go down to 4 prize cards? I don't know. I think you have to dig for this Floatstone to get, Gardevoir Toxin to play. I think that's the play here, and I think that's what Naoto is going for this Sycamore instead of a Guzma play, right? I think you want to find the Floatstone, get this Gardevoir set up, and shut down these Secret Spring abilities. Because if not, those Gardevoirs could run crazy and do like a ton of damage. It's already going to knock out this Golisopod turn 2. I mean, Naoto will need a double colorless energy. There we go. Oh, man. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. Whew, that's a dead Golisopod. We could see the GX attack, though. That could be a thing we see right now. Man, does Naoto not have a... Does he not have a Floatstone, bro? Oh, my goodness, bro. Where'd your Floatstone at? Oh, man. Oh, we don't see a Floatstone in the hand. Oh, no. Oh, no, no, no. Not like this. Oh, man. Oh, something's happening. Nope. Okay, yep. Just going to go GX here. Crossing cut. 150. Switch to active with the bench. And on to Diego's turn. Does Diego have a way to bring this Golisopod up? That is the main question we're going to ask ourselves. Octillery comes down. Abilities are online. There's no Floatstone on the Gardevoir Toxin. So Diego's going to find Acerola here. Oh my goodness. See Naoto's face is like, oh, you got to be kidding me, bro. Why are you doing this to me? No, no. Got the Rare Candy, Gardevoir 2. Currently, a Ross comes down. A Secret Spring. We can see attached to DCE. Choice Belt 2. Oh my goodness. Bro, not like this. No. Oh my goodness. That's so much damage. Alright. So he's doing 90 right now. Okay. We just grabbed a Vulpix for some reason. I don't know what just happened. I'm missing something. Maybe a stretcher was played. Will we see a Twilight GX here? That could be something we could see right now. Let's see what happens here. Octo, gonna draw some cards. Oh my goodness, got a second Gardevoir. Oh my gosh. We can see just double Secret Spring now. Just boosting up the damage by 60 every turn. No, I don't think you Twilight GX here. Oh no, we might go for a Twilight here. Oh my goodness. Is there only 10 cards in discard pile? 1. Okay. Oh yeah, we're going for Twilight here. We're Twilighting. We're getting 10 cards in back in the deck. I don't know what's happening right now. For some reason, he grabbed a Kirlia. Maybe Ultra Ball, and I can't see it from the side cam. And then we're going to see a Twilight. Yeah, it has to be Ultra Ball. And then we see Twilight. Going to get 10 cards back in there. Oh, yeah, there's an Ultra Ball that we just played. Yeah. Give me all those trading cards. Yeah. That seems pretty good. Yep. All right. That's pretty good. It's pretty good there. Now, if Niantic, he's got to find an Acerola. You can't go up with this Golisopod. You're just going to be in trouble. Diego will take his first 2 prize cards, and it's not looking good. But what Niantic really needs, not so much of an Acerola, he needs to find a Floatstone. He needs to find some kind of Floatstone here. Or Choice. I mean, at this point, man, Choice Belt might be way attached too if you find it. So is the Ultra Ball discarding a Research into Ultra Ball? Probably just grabbing a card, and I think we might see a Sycamore here, right? I think that's why I send the deck down. We see a Rainbow Energy going to Golisopod. Gardevoir, Floatstone, Sycamore. Oh yeah, that's what we want to see if you're a fan of the Golisopod Gardevoir deck, the GG deck. Did Azul play this at Worlds? Was Azul even playing Pokemon then? Probably not. I think Azul started playing Pokemon last year, so I don't think he played this deck. Would Azul play this deck, the GG deck? Is this him? I know Azul just started playing this year, so actually he started playing 1 month ago, actually. So, but we see first impression do 120. Pretty good. We see Via Seeker for Sycamore. We're gonna Sycamore discard the hand. Oh, Ultra Ball is the only card in the hand. Okay, wow, that's pretty good. So what is he looking for here? Well, he's looking for Field Blower. Or double colors. Woo! What do you find double colors? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21. If you find double colors, it's a knockout here. Oh my goodness, bro. Stop, Diego. You're hurting him. Oh my goodness. 3, 6, 9, 12. Oh my goodness. That's a knockout there. Man. Now, the good thing is Niantic will have a knockout the following turn with the first impression. The problem is you got to send him a Gardevoir, a Golisopod that has 120 already on it. And has 3 energies attached to it, which means Diego just needs a single fairy energy to knock it out. Ugh. And we got Field Blower. Yeah, we'll just put that down too. We'll see a Seeker Spring to the Gardevoir. Abyssal Hand. Yeah, it's looking real good for Diego right now. And we'll Infinite Force for I think that's about 1 billion damage. No lie, I think it was about 1 billion. Do the math there. All right, Tapu Koko comes up. Let's see, what does Niantic have here? Oh, man. 3 item cards in this card pile, so not a lot of damage coming down from that Trash Lance. VS Seeker for Teammates. And, yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for Niantic. Game 1 was a lot better. But Game 2 is, whew. It is definitely going in Diego's favor here. All right. What can Niantic do here? Does he have an out? Does he have a way? I mean, one thing he could do with his teammates and grab double color synergy, and then double colors could knock out the Gardevoir, right? 20, 40, 60, yeah, it would take a knockout, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He's got a Wimpod, double colors. Okay, so I like this play. I like this play a lot. Okay, retreat the Tapu Lele, and got another Floodstone. So you know what, Diego? I got another Floodstone. I don't care. You Field Blow this one off. Dare you? So. But we'll see Niantic probably retreat to Tapu Lele. We'll see Energy Drive for the knockout. And Niantic will go down to 3 prize cards. All right. 3 to 4. Back to Niantic to taking the lead. On a Diego's turn. Got the Gardevoir in the active spot. Okay. What will he need to knock out? 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18. So he needs 3 modifiers. So like double colors. Choice Belt will take a knockout. 2 fair energy attachments plus Choice Belt will take a knockout. 3 energy attachments, which is possible, will take a knockout, but no. Going to go this way instead. Going to play in, put Niantic at 3 cards. Now, this is actually a pretty good thing for Diego because Niantic has no way to draw cards, really. He can retreat to Golisopod and first impression for 120, but then Diego will take a knockout. Right now, he's setting up where he's going to 2-shot this Tapu Lele. So what Niantic needs to find is a Golisopod and an energy, and that way he can first impression with a fresh new Golisopod. But he only gets 3 cards because of this in. So that's a really big deal here. Really, really big deal. So there's the 90 damage come down from Infinite Force. And Niantic's going to look at Diego's discard pile. Okay. Go Gardevoir, you can win this. # play Pokemon. Let's see what else we got. I'm cheering for both. Good luck, guys. Well, that's not the right answer. But cheer for somebody. Come on, Suzuki. Okay, so we got a Gardevoir, not Gardevoir, Golisopod, whatever. Rooting for Naruto. Let's go Golisopod. Let's go Golisopod. Go Diego. Oh, it's pretty much time neck and neck of who we want to win. Are we gonna see an energy attachment to Gardevoir? No, Rainbow Energy to Wimpod. I like that better. Because that Golisopod's not doing enough. So there's a Floatstone and a Sycamore. Okay, so Naruto needs to find a Golisopod here. He needs to go Golisopod, retreat, first impression 120. And then he can retreat that Golisopod to the other Golisopod, take a knockout. Okay, so that's how you can take 2 prize cards. Did Guzman knock out the Octo for the last prize card? Okay. What does Diego need here? Well, Diego... Oh, did he not get the Golisopod? Oh, he didn't get the Golisopod. Oh, no. Oh, no. Gonna go for the second attack here. So do 100 minus 20 damage. Oh, no. Oh, no, 120. Oh, he went for first impression. Okay, first impression, 120. 36, 9, 12. I mean, Diego already has knockout right now. Because he does 120. Golisopod only has 210. So what does Diego need to do with these 2 turns? Well, he can do 2 things. He can somehow retreat this Gardevoir and attach it to fresh Gardevoir, or he can just slowly get that bench Curly into Gardevoir. So we see the Gardevoir come down, and let's see what Diego has here. Nieto whiffing the Golisopod. Oh no, that's bad. It's real bad. It's real bad, man. Feels bad. Fair to see the active. Retreat. Okay. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15. We take a knockout. We go down to 2. On a Nieto's turn. Now, I mean, Nieto has to go for... I mean, he can go for, like, Trash Lynch and do, like, no damage. Oh, there's a Pokemon Go just got on the screen. That's his first... Pokemon Go's first appearance on the World Championship. You thought it was this year, but it actually was in 2017. Pokemon Go made an appearance. Oh my goodness, the World Championship. Did you see that, guys? That was the first time Pokemon Go ever made an appearance at the World Championship. There's a Pokemon Go watch thing. I don't know what they're called. You thought this year was first Pokemon Go? Dude, you were mistaken. It's 2017. Alright, anyways. We play in from Nieto. Going to put Diego at 2 cards. And Nieto's going to get 3. I mean, Nieto, he needs Golisopod here. That's what it comes down to. If he doesn't find Golisopod, it's not looking good. Oh, we're going to see a Trash Lynch here. Okay, we'll see a Trash Lynch. Okay. Fair enough. It does some damage. 3, 6, 9. I mean, Diego doesn't have an immediate knockout on this Golisopod, though. So, it can do 90 as max right now, which does like a knockout. We see Curly Ross coming down, and there is the end from Diego. We're just trading ends. Now, what does Diego need off this end? The miracle would be double colorless Field Blower. If he drew both those cards, whoo, buddy, he didn't have enough to take a knockout plus gain his abilities. Doesn't look like he has it though. So what is Diego going to do here? Are we going to see a game 3? Oh my goodness, this is exciting, guys. Diego, look at their Nieto discard pile. See what's all in there. Fair energy to the bench Gardevoir. We'll see Infinite Force swing. Ace Roll, pick up the damaged Tapu Lele. Okay. We could see a knockout here. Yep, knockout. Okay, Nieto goes down to 1 prize card on a Diego's turn. I mean, if he has in, that's the golden card right there, right? In, that's Field Blower. Get rid of the Floatstone. Just a Floatstone. He don't care about the Choice Belt. Diego said, I'm taking a knock on that Trash Lynch. I'm taking a knock on the Trash Lynch. It doesn't matter to me. Alright, so see Ralts. Oh, we see Tapu Lele, Rare Candy, and Sycamore. Oh, no! Not a Gardevoir, Ultra Ball. If that was one of those 2 cards, he would have had a fresh new Gardevoir online. So see, what does Diego do here? It's got a Tapu Lele. Can Tapu Lele find him anything? Oh, man. Let's see. I mean, I think N's the best way. If there's an N in Diego's deck, that's what you got to do here. You got to go for the N play. N Niato to 1. And there we go. The dreaded N to 1 has coming down into the finals. 6 minutes left on the clock. It's what dreams are made of. Diego's going to N him to 1. Double colors to the Tapu Lele. Okay. My computer froze. Oh, no. Okay, there we go. Wait, hang on. Super Rod. Okay, get back 3 Fairy Digis. I keep saying it's Psychic, but it's Fairy. Okay. And there we go. The N. Gonna put Niato at 1 card. Now, can Diego somehow get this Tapu Lele swinging? I don't think so. I mean, I guess he finds an energy. He can Seeker Spring to the active. I shook his head, no. And it's up to Niato. He's going to sit up Coco. He's got that free retreat. What does he have here? 2 cards with that N. Oh, man. Oh, man. I think this is also the first year, too, that Pokemon provided shirts for everybody. You see, Diego has a Play Pokemon shirt. Interesting. Anyways, okay, does Niato have it? And we see a pass. Oh, the suspension. Oh, my goodness. Top deck's Tapu Lele. What's he going to grab here? What card is he going to get? There's Guzma, and Guzma is going to bring up the Wimpod and take the knockout. If you're confused, hold on, let's rewind just a little bit. If you're confused what's happening, when he goes for Tapu Lele, when he top deck Tapu Lele, he can go for Guzma up the Wimpod, send up his Tapu Lele, and Energy Drive for knockouts. So there we see Tapu Lele come down. Looking for the Guzma. Where's the Guzma at? Oh, it's at the bottom of the deck. Let's go, Guzma. Bring up Tapu Lele to the Wimpod and take a knockout. And Diego will become our 2017 Pokemon TCG Masters champion. Let's go. Yo, that was such a back and forth match. That was so exciting to see. Congratulations, Diego. What a cool match to watch. But guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button. Alrighty, guys. Bye.